Hey kids, it's Rad Stewart.
And Francesca Carbonell.
Welcome back. We recently won $5 grand from Commission Web Design, enabling us to start up the Grounded TV network, which is gonna get a lot happening.
So with that $5 grand, we are happy to be bringing back popped culture.
Yep, that's right. All the good shit from the outskirts of pop culture that you love. No Man's Land, the goods.
So along with popped culture, we're going to be bringing you a hip-hop show, an electronic show, anything else?
And a little bit of a news show coming up that you're gonna love.
So if you live in Vancouver, you probably heard someone whistling that song since this summer, and you either love it or you want to punch that person in the face. We recently got to sit down with the band who brought you that little ditty, Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
My name's Alex.
My name's Orfeo.
And we're of the band Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, Leo, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
I have a jungle gym story, actually. My elementary school, they introduced this new jungle gym made of tires. You know, it was like ropes that connected all these tires in a web up to this sort of giant sort of dome, and then you kind of supposed to be able to climb on it, whatever. And I remember, and I actually got sent to the principal's office and the whole thing for this. You know, and the funny thing, I'm like 4, you know what I mean? But like, they're like, okay, they're introducing us. I remember it pretty well, actually. They're introducing us to the jungle gym and giving us the rules, etc. And someone's standing up there, one of my teachers. And I just got up and said, no, 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 no. This is how you do it. And then I just proceeded to climb the whole thing and try and show them that all you had to do was just do it. But of course I got in an amazing amount of trouble, and like they thought I got sent to therapy and this whole thing, and you know.
Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
I think a lot of things that feel really good on a natural, instinctual, intrinsic level are against Western culture, just naturally. You don't have to be against Western culture to be against Western culture on accident, because you just happen to be doing what feels good. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a you know, sort of subsequent effect of being true to yourself.
Yeah, and Western culture doesn't nurture intuition. That is really something innate in all of us, and I think that if we're following that intuition, you might find yourself traveling around a little bit, or you might find yourself not sitting behind that desk for nearly as many hours. But you know, we're not really taught to nurture that, or to just doubt that it's even real in the first place.
I love being on the road. I mean, personally, you know, some people don't. Some people want to be in one place, and you know, and obviously there's all kinds of like economic reasons to want to be in one place. Like, you know, farming itself was like the thing that started keeping people like from nomadic tribes to sort of civilized situations. So I know that staying in one place, unless it is absolutely heaven on earth, and even then, I don't think I would stay there very long. Do you know what I mean? I want to move and to go places and to travel around and explore. I mean, I find people fascinating. I love meeting people. I love the interactions and the discoveries, and and the adventures, you know, to be had.
I love how the inner dialogue going on in my head reduces itself when I'm traveling. I find it, you know, when you're constantly in new places and there's new people and new sights to see, there's like this kind of so much stimulus from the present moment that, you know, you are just very much there in that moment. And there's a lot less like, should I be doing this, or, you know, I don't contemplate as much of what I should be doing or what I've done up to this point. I'm just allowing it to be as it is, and I find that to be a little bit more challenging when I'm at home still for a little bit of time, you know.
Next interview we're bringing to you is Vince Vaccaro, a Victoria boy who has made it pretty big here in the city. He won 50 grand from the Peak Performance Project a couple weeks ago, which is pretty awesome. And he came in third place behind Kiprios and Said the Whale. And yeah.
This interview, keep in mind, is from quite a while back, so we're hoping to check in with him soon for more Vince Vaccaro. Stay tuned.
This place, before we came, had a heart beat like the rain. Everything in its right place, one with all that was.
My name is Vince Vaccaro, and I'm from Vancouver Island, and been playing music since I was 18, and currently 5 years in the making of this project. I did an album with Neil Osborne 2 years ago, and now I'm sort of starting to kind of go down the acoustic route and leaving the rock and roll band thing behind a little bit, just focusing more on the singer-songwriter aspect of things, I guess.
My seasons roll by high and low. I don't hold the reins, I ain't got control. And I wish my dice had a different role. And I wish my
That song came over 3 months, and it's all written on like little pieces of like receipts and things like in my car. And I don't know, I just I couldn't really deal with 9 to 5, you know? That whole lifestyle, like the cycle, it's kind of a hard thing. So that song's about leaving all those things behind and kind of just going away. And I mean, everybody can relate to escapism, probably, most people. And that song's just about going somewhere beautiful as opposed to, you know, doing other things that might be considered escapism. That song's just about traveling, getting into the sunshine and jumping in the ocean, and just doing something for yourself that's good for your body, for your soul, for everything. So that's what Costa Rica's about. Last summer I went on tour with Maurice, another band from Vancouver Island, and we played all across BC and Alberta, and I was jamming one night in Crawford Bay on this acoustic guitar actually, and just kind of started playing Costa Rica by myself. We'd been doing it with the band as a group, and there's a version of that on the record, which is like full band and everything, but I just kind of started strumming it, and it just kind of started to feel right, and over the course of the 2 weeks that we were out, it just kind of took on a life of itself. And when I came home, I had all these guitars that I'd taken out on the road or whatever, and before I returned them, I decided I was going to record something, and so I didn't have a new song, so I did Costa Rica, and I recorded that in my garage, of all things, on pretty crappy gear, just like whatever I had at the moment, and like a kick drum mic or something like that. And that's been the only song that's really gotten much radio love, and people seem to really connect with that song. So I don't know, I guess there's something about breaking it down. I just out of my music, I hope that people get what I get out of other people's music. You know, like when I listen to artists like Xavier Rudd and, you know, his songs, specifically Messages, or, you know, Ryan Adams, or any of those dudes that inspire me. Band of Horses lately, I don't know if you know that band. Amazing music, and yeah, when it speaks to you and when it's real and there's no tricks, or it's just someone playing their music, that to me is what it's all about. So that's what, to me, playing it in that broken down way, I think maybe I came through a little more as opposed to just being covered in sound.
Can I lose my name, be someone new? Then I'll throw my trouble deep in the wild blue. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica. Let's leave to me and you, babe. Let's go to Costa Rica.
So that's what's up. Next, we really want to send a big thanks to everybody who's helped out in any way with the Grounded Television Network. Big help, big help. Big thanks to Sid, the handsome devil behind the lens, and to you for watching.
And the interns.
And the interns.
That's that. You done been popped.
Picture